All right. Good morning, everybody. This is Gagan Sarkaria right here on a Thursday morning today to do a live stream with my buddy Armen Setaghyan from Armenia. And we are here live from our countries. We are back home and from our worldwide tour and excursion. And it's been a great pleasure to be with the entire team during this trip. But today we are here to talk about the December forecast for the month that Armen is going to present today using Bazi 4 pillars of astrology. But before I dive in, I want to tell you how volatile this month is, and the energies have kicked in already for the next year, that we have been trying to maneuver ourselves through different challenges since last month. So I'm going to just share and give the baton and the mic to Armen so that he can just take you guys in so that you can actually take notes, because not only that December is a volatile month, but it does have great opportunities and success aspects for you to tap into. So I hope you have your Bazi destiny charts ready, and I hope you have a pen and a paper ready so that you can actually go over and take some notes. So right here, Armen, the stage is yours. Take us through the December month energy and what is it that we need to plan for and take advantage of. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, guys, wherever you are. It's my pleasure to present you the month of December. It's going to be a very interesting month because this is the end of the year. But as you know, this is not the end of the year according to Chinese calendar. We have 2 more months. We have two more 2 more months ahead. But anyway, this is December, and it's going to be useful for all of you to know a little bit what energies we have, how can we use those energies for our favor, and let's dive in. As you know, guys, the December. Let me remind you once again, if you don't have your Bazi chart, please scan this QR code and plot your Bazi chart. It's going to be useful if you have your Bazi chart on your hand, because the forecasting that I will do for December, you need to have your Bazi chart. Okay, so let's start. So the December is a red month, as you already know, according to Chinese Tongshu calendar. And starting from December 7th to January 7th, we will be in fire red month. Okay, so December is the darkest time of the year, and according to Chinese Tongshu calendar, it is the month of the red. And traditionally in China, on December 22nd, they celebrate the festival of the peak of winter. So in fact, that until December 22nd, yang energy is somehow decreasing and yin energy somehow is increasing. So there, what does it mean? It means that people don't have enough energy to start new initiatives, to start new projects. You know, they want to chill. They don't want to do anything, chatting, chilling, having some rest. That's what we do. And from December 22nd, the yang energy starts to grow. It's like starting to increase. And we have more strength, and we after 22nd will be more ready for new beginnings, for new initiatives, for new projects, for new achievements. Overall, the month is full of emotions. Okay, so December is full of emotions, and I will recommend you try not to try not to be too much emotional. Try to stay away from conflicts, okay? And also be ready for compromises. This is the important thing that you should remember during this month.
Well, there's another psychological aspect here. Not only the seasons changing, Armen, I mean, where we were in Malaysia and Singapore, I don't think there's any other season than hot and humid and dripping sweat.
Only summer. Whole year, only summer. Yeah.
It feels like there's only one season there, right, throughout. But for other parts of the world where the seasons change, and right here in the United States, it's winter is in, and if it's raining, it's even getting more cloudy and muggy and kind of like that chill in the bones that you can feel. But also the holiday seasons brings out different emotions in people's minds, whether you feel lonely or sad or really emotional. You have to manage that roller coaster of emotions. But from the rat month perspective, there's also that conflict of, changing energies, the yin and the yang energies coming out. So yes, the emotions are going to be triggered. So we have to manage the trigger points. And my trigger points were being pressed in the last couple of months. So I needed a break too. And I'm so glad that I went and took that break. But I've come back into this chaotic month again. From the energy levels, you kind of understand how you can maneuver through it. So there are pockets of opportunity for everybody in this month, no matter what your Daymaster is and no matter what your zodiac sign is. So this is interesting. Thank you for doing this, Armen. This is very helpful. And a lot of our viewers do look forward to your session.
My pleasure. My pleasure. My pleasure. So let's go. Let's dive in. So there are some zodiac signs that will be more sensitive during this month. I've separated them, and guys, want to talk about this a little bit more. So if you have Ox in your Bazi chart, in your year pillar, month pillar, day pillar, or in your you have in your hour pillar. So Ox has a certain combination with the red, and it's important for you to be ready to work on any new ideas, because during this month you can generate a lot of new ideas, and it's important to write down all new ideas and try to understand which one is more suitable for you, to go for it, to set as a target, to set as an initiative, and start to work on it. This is important. If you have dragon or monkey, so as you can see, dragon and monkey create a certain 3 harmony combination with the month, and it means that there will be an opportunity to gain new knowledge. So this month is the best month for you to learn new things, to take new courses, to study, and this is the best month to do that. If you have horse in your Bazi chart, so as this month's energy clashes with your energy, so there is a direct clash between horse and red, it's better not to start new initiatives, new projects. I will advise to finish what you have already started during the previous months and start to focus on that. Don't start new initiatives. You can think about new things, but new initiatives, new projects, but don't start it. Just try to finish whatever you have already started. If you have goat in your Bazi chart, so there's a harm combination, as a harm formation. So what does it mean? It means that emotional imbalance can be in your life during this period of time, and emotional related situations, and also somehow you will start exaggerating the problems. Okay, so don't be too much exaggerator. Try to think a little bit. Try to look at the things, situations from different perspective.
And I'll add a little bit here, Armen. This is very true. When emotions are high, we tend to be a little bit blind, right? The analytical, logical side can go down the drain because emotions are so high, right? So yes. It's the yin and the yang energy, right? The logic is high, emotions is low, emotion is high, the logic is low. But we both have those components. Some have more of one side than the other, and some are kind of balanced people and they can maneuver through things easily. But with the holidays and the December month, and if you have goat and a rat, kind of the harm formation on your natal Bazi chart, that's an internal aspect. And also depending upon where the goat sits, right? Is it on your external pillars or internal pillars? Some things you don't have control over and some things you have control over. I had a if I can share three my takeaways from this trip that we all just took to Malaysia and Singapore, the different perspectives that I got, the different people I met, the different stories people shared with me. One of the things that I realized was from an exaggeration standpoint, right? I'm just trying to share, I'm not saying exaggeration is bad or good. It's a personal perspective. But when you listen to other people and their challenges and their struggles and what they are going through, whether it's in their career, in their business, whether struggles with employees or takeovers or losing money or investments or poor health, when you listen to other people and you see the world around you from a different lens, you tend to see life from a different perspective, right? I am so grateful and blessed that this trip allowed me to see things that, all my challenges and struggles that I sometimes complain about, or cry about, or
But
fuss
somehow,
about.
yes, somehow you're trying to look at your case
Differently, from a
from a
different perspective, that, yes, there are some challenges, and yes, life is not a bed of roses, but it's not bad,
of course.
very, very grateful for the journey I've been on for the last 15 years. And thanks to Chinese metaphysics, especially in the last 7-8 years, it has allowed me to have a comeback. It has allowed me to do things differently. And with the knowledge and understanding of Bazi, people who are listening and watching, Bazi is new to me as well. I was never called upon to learn Bazi. A lot of people go straight into Bazi and other stuff. I did Ziwe Daoshu as a starting point. And now Bazi kind of completes it. But it has allowed me so many of these informational understandings that gives me that attitude of gratitude that, yes, I have a goat in my natal chart, and yes, this is going to be a harm month, right? But I can maneuver through this if I'm consciously aware and use Chiman to create my manifestations, So for those people who are listening and watching the December forecast with us, I want to encourage you that this is not a fearsome aspect. This is an awareness and a beautiful personal development tool that we can use to elevate ourselves to the next level, to the next month, to the next year, to the next decade. So don't be scared of harms and punishments and destructions. It's just an awareness concept and allows you to maneuver through life much easily.
Of course. And I want to add something else, Gagan. If you have such kind of formation in your Bazi chart, guys, you can, of course, you're aware of it now, and you can do meditations, you can do, spiritual practices as well. And also I will suggest that you can do some physical activities as well. Because when your brain is busy, when your brain is busy doing manifestations, doing meditations, and also doing some physical activities, you will not have time for emotional experiences, and that's why, yes, it's better to plan. It's better to know what you have, yes, beforehand, and start to plan your month according to your energies related to this month. So it's important. And okay, let's go on. So if you have rabbit forms a punishment, and of course, again, we have an emotional situation here as well. So be more careful interacting with people. This is important, and try to be in secure zone during this month, because rabbit with rat, it forms civilized punishment. This is the terminology, but of course, it's better to have some to be in secure zone during the month. This is important. Okay, don't go out very late. Okay, after when there is a dark outside. So be in a safe place and try to plan your day accordingly. If you have rooster, well, rooster, if you have rooster in your Bazi chart, rooster forms a distraction. So it means that there can be a situation where you won't be able to face problems, okay? And also be ready for abrupt changes in your life. So when changes comes, okay, stay calm, don't panic. This is important. And try to look again to the situation from the different perspective, okay? Because when the changes are coming to you, so somehow universe trying to tell you that you need to make changes in your life in order to go forward. This is important. Okay, so these were the zodiac signs which can be more sensitive during this month. Now let's dive into Daymasters, okay? The forecast according to Daymaster. So for those of you who don't know what is Daymaster, Daymaster is the element at the top of your day pillar in your Bazi chart. If you plot your Bazi chart, there are 4 pillars, and one which is the day pillar. On top of the day pillar, you can see the element, okay? It can be wood, water, fire, metal, or water, okay? So accordingly, there are 2 types like yin yang. So if you have Jia wood, okay, in your if your Daymaster is Jia wood, for you in this month you have eating gut, EG, and direct resource. So there is an opportunity to gain respect and recognition. During this month, you will have opportunity to gain new knowledge, but at the same time, you need to transfer the knowledge and experience to other people. It can be your colleagues, it can be your family members, it can be your friends, etc. So this month gives you this opportunity. If your Daymaster is Yi Wood, so in this case, in this month, you have hurting officer and indirect resources, meaning that you can do marketing research to understand what is your next step to get your goals. This is important. And you can do some collaboration and try to turn ideas into action. So this is the time when you need to do deep research and to act, not only doing research. First of all, you need to do research. Second step, you need to act. This is important. If you want to succeed, if you want to succeed, guys, please remember, no action, nothing. If your Daymaster is being fire, so for you in this month we have friend star and direct officer. This brings a feeling of independence, first of all, and for sure this month is about self-reflection. What does it mean? When we say self-reflection, it means that you need to look inside of you, okay? Look at yourself. Try to find out what are your hidden talents, what are you lacking of, okay? And try to improve yourself somehow. Understand your negative things, okay, minus, and try to understand your positive and your negative things inside of you, and try to do actions that will enhance your positive things and will eliminate your negative things. If your Daymaster is Ding Fire, so in this month you have Rob Wealth and 7K. What does it mean? As we have Rob Wealth star, try to direct your spendings on investments and seek hidden opportunities through networking. This is important. And the lack of motivation is there. As I said, yang energy is decreasing and yin energy is increasing during the month. So try to divide your goals into small ones and keep your focus on them with the appropriate action plan. If you want to succeed, this is the number one priority for you, for all of you guys. Just divide your goal into small goals and try to get those small goals in order to get the bigger one. This is a very good action plan that you can implement in your life. What about Wu Earth, okay, Yang Earth. If your Daymaster is Yang Earth, so in this month you have indirect resource and direct wealth. This is a good combination, I would say. And if your Daymaster is Wu Earth, so keep listen to me. This month brings a lot of opportunities, guys, and your task is to recognize them. There are wealth opportunities. Of course, there are. So it's a good month to start side gig. If you are working for a company, so it's a best month to start your own business, to explore passive income opportunities. This month is good for long-term planning, meaning planning for the next year, for 2025. Don't miss this opportunity, guys. It's important. If your Daymaster is Yin Earth, so you have direct resource and indirect wealth stars, there are wealth opportunities as well. For sure, there are. Try to do investments during this month. It's important. And try to learn new things to gain new knowledge. That would be the right choice during this month. So first one, there are opportunities. Okay, you can do investments. And the third one is to learn new knowledge, gain new knowledge. Okay, if your Daymaster is Yang Metal, for Yang Metal, during this month, we have 7K and 13 officer. This month will increase ambitions, okay? It will increase your ambitions and, of course, try to keep your promises. This is important, especially if your Daymaster is Yang Metal, because Yang Metal people, they like to keep their promises. It's important for them. And during this month, be careful what you are speaking about, when and how you are speaking. I mean your speech. Follow your speech, okay? Try to keep the right balance between speaking and keeping silence, okay? Know when you are speaking and know when to keep silence. This is important.
It's like silence is sometimes very important and is like gold. So that balance is important, right?
Yes, of course.
If emotions are high and you're not aware of these situations, you can put yourself into a very sticky situation. So that's where we have to be mindful of the energies that are around us and the internal environment and the external environment. Because the month energy, the month pillar, which is the rat pillar, the fire rat, brings an external energy to us. And how that interacts is what we are talking about here and planning accordingly.
Of course, guys, it depends on your Bazi chart. If you have more water, for instance, if water is not useful for you, so you have more water, and this month brings, again, extra water to you, so you're going to be very emotional. So you need to be aware about this, okay? So if your Daymaster is Yin Metal, so you have direct officer and eating god. And during this month, focus on your contributions. Try to explore the your inner creativity, okay? And also do proper planning and set achievable goals, as the month is reflection month. This is also important to, again, it's reflections of reflection month. It's important to look inside of you, try to find out your inner talents, try to find out what else can you do to represent yourself to the community, to the society from a different angle. This is important, okay? Okay, let's go on. Next is Ren water or Yang water. Okay, for you guys, you have indirect wealth and raw wealth during this month. And during this month, there will be a strong tendency to spend a lot of money. I will tell you a secret. If you have a friend who is Ren water, okay, go with that friend to shopping mall and start doing the shopping. Okay. This is a secret, small secret. You can use this trick
And why should we do that? You need to explain.
Convince him to buy you some more goods for you, presents, because it's Christmas, guys, and you can combine two things together: Christmas and rainwater friend. Okay.
This is very interesting. When I was learning Ziwe Daoshu, I would ask my shifu, like, why is this? The technical aspect. Like, how can I change this? And sometimes, one of the good lessons was, every chart will have its faults or issues or challenges. I have a very, I don't want to use a bad word, but I do not have the best chart in the world. From whether it's a Ziwe Daoshu or Bazi or Chiman, whatever, it's not the best chart, but I try to make the best out of it, right?
It's an average. It's an average.
Yes, it's leverage. That's one of my words, leverage. But I realized that if you find that there is some challenge in the month energy or the year energy or the decade energy or whatever, your natal birth chart energy, if you can answer the chart somehow in a minute level, if you can answer it, you will actually have control over the challenges. Just like if there is expenses coming up, you have the energy to spend money. You have the choice, the free will choice, to then take that information and maneuver it and convert it into something positive. Instead of an expense, if you go and do the right shopping or right investment or right purchase, or right investment, then that is answering the chart, which says, oh, there is a big expense coming. But now you have redirected that energy to something positive and good for the long term or the short term. So answering the chart allows you to have control over your life and your finances. And if there is collaboration or if there is opportunities coming up, then why don't you take the initiative and create those collaborations and initiatives where the result will come, rather than just blindly letting it come to you? Take control. It's very important.
Yes, sure, Gagan, sure. And moreover, I will advise you guys, if you have rainwater as your Daymaster, so be careful when dealing with the documents. So especially when signing a contract, okay? Read every detail in your contract, in your agreement, and later sign it. This is also important during this red month. If your Daymaster is Yin water or Gui water, you have direct wealth and friend stars during this month. The month brings growth opportunities, of course, but it can be a little bit introspective. It is a good month to strengthen collaboration and relationships as well. As we have a friend star, it will be auspicious to do some investments in self-growth as well, okay? So if you were planning for a long time to start a new course or to take another certification course, etc., so this month is auspicious for this kind of things, okay? So go for it and do it. Overall, we finished the Daymaster forecasting for December. So now let's talk a little bit about flying stars. Flying stars during the December. So in December, basically we have two auspicious sectors that we can use. One is North. Okay, we have 9 and 8. 9 is a month star and 8 is a year star. This sector is a good sector, so good for money activations, for recognitions. You can use this sector. And the second one is the Southwest. So this is good for collaboration. If you want to start a new collaboration, new partnership, okay, so you can use this sector in your home, in your apartment, in your working area. This is important. Talking about the Southeast, 3 and 2 stars can bring arguments, so try to avoid this sector. And Northwest, in the Northwest, we have monthly star 5 and 4. So this is also not good formation. Try to avoid this sector as well. So there are two auspicious sectors, which is north and southwest during this month, during fire red month. Now let's start our forecasting using numerology. This is my favorite part, as you already know. So for doing this forecast, we need to take our day of birth and our month of birth, and we need to add special number 2. For instance, let's say this person's date of birth is 24 October 1997. We take day of birth, which is 24. We add month of birth, which is number 10. October is 10, and we add number 2, okay, which is the special number of December. So we got 36, but 36 we need to add these digits in order to get single number. 36 equals 3 plus 6 equals 9. So number 9 is the number of this month for this person. If you got number 1, so then December is the beginning of a new life for you, because number 1 is always about new beginnings. In November, you have already finished all the work, and this month is very important because depending on how you started, 2025 will be exactly that. There will be new opportunities, new acquaintances, new offers. So be careful and try to say yes to new things, okay, new offerings. What you saw in December, you will what you will face during December. This is somehow connected to the next year. And if you got new relationship, new cooperations, new collaborations, it will last next 9-11 months. So this is important to know. If you got number 7, so then this is about moving, do sports, physical activities. It's important. Maybe running during morning time. Otherwise, if you don't do this, your knee pain is possible during this month. If you have planned a trip this month, then it is it's very good decision to travel this month. If not, it is desirable to plan it. This will give you a lot of energy traveling. During this month, you may feel lonely. Try to review your life, okay? Because number 7 somehow connected with isolation. And of course, it's a Christmas season, it's a holiday season. Some people can feel lonely, some people can feel happy, depending on their situations. And yes, if you have number 7, so this is how it can represent itself during this month. If you have number 6, if you got number 6, it is about family. It's about family. It's about interpersonal relationships. There may be some problems related to relationships. You need to talk, of course. When there is a problem, so there is no discussion. So first of all, you need to talk. You need to discuss all the issues so that the problems do not become more complicated. Remember this. It is undesirable to argue with your spouse if you have number 6. Yes, this is a priority. And singles, people who are still single will have the opportunity to find their second half. Okay. If you got number 3, this month is a month of self-expression. It requires being maximally active. Start a blog, start being more active on social media, social networks. This month, there will be opportunities for generosity. Problems with children can be possible. If you have children, you can have some arguments with your children. This month, it is very important to maintain a balance between work and family. Try to keep it. Also, This month talks about starting new projects, long-term projects, long-term initiatives. For women, it can be something related to giving a birth, like having a new child. If you got number 2, it can be a month of conflicts, and conflicts can mainly be related with women. Also, this month you can meet your second half if you're still single. My advice, try not to get into conflicts, especially with women. Guys, be careful.
Be careful.
Be careful.
It's a holiday month, women are shopping, so stay out of their path. I'm just kidding.
Okay. If you got number 5, it's a month of new travels. It's a month of new ideas, new studies, new acquaintances. If you want to go through a new study, this is the best decision that you can make and you can do during this month. You may be offered a trip, and of course, you should say yes. Okay, so when somebody offer you a trip, immediately say yes. Okay, because this is important. This month, it is important to learn something new. You should be careful about acquaintances, because acquaintances are not long-term this month. Okay, if you somehow feel that you've finally found your second half this month, and if the number is 5, no, that's not true.
Last. Sorry, guys.
Better to skip it. Okay, better to skip it.
Yeah.
For the next.
If
you got yes, if you got number 4, this is a month of work, because number 4 always talks about earning money and working. This month you need to work a lot, but it doesn't mean that you need to become a workaholic person. Okay, this month is also important to pay attention to your home, to your comfort zone. Okay, creating a comfort zone for you and your family, for your family as well. It is possible moving to a new apartment. There can be opportunities. Selling the old apartment or old house, buying a new one, changing location, such kind of things can happen during this month. There may be disputes with superiors, especially with men. And this dispute with your father is also possible. I would advise you guys not to get into conflict with your superiors, especially if they are men, not women. And be careful. Okay, watch out of your health, of course, because number 4 brings a lot of work, and work and health are. If you work a lot, somehow damage your. Or try to keep balance between work and having rest. This is important. Okay.
You know how we in Chinese metaphysics, no matter which modality we look at, people who have the tendency to make a lot of money, like wealth, their health is bad. And then people who have good health, they don't make enough money. So we kind of see that they're in the opposite spectrums, but they don't have to, right? So if you understand the energy cycles, because the energy and time is cyclical, right? So nobody can bind it, nobody can stop it. The time goes on and the cycle keep moving, right? So if you understand your peaks and your lows, and you can swap your focus from wealth creation and great projects, like you push, and then you come to a point where you can then focus on your health also. You can manage both and have good health and have good wealth as well. So Chinese metaphysics and Bazi, or understanding your natal charts and what your useful gods are, what your potentialities are, what your strengths and weaknesses are, and then how do you collaborate and how do you leverage your resources? All of that information is possible to be utilized in the right time, for the right moment, for the right reason. Your intention is very important. If you have an agenda and a bad intention, no matter how good your chart is, it's going to kick your ass. Just saying, because karma does come in, and you do have those reminiscence of the negative intentions in there. So you personally have to be very mindful that if you have the style or the personality of doing things under the table, or you think nobody's watching you, just know that you're watching yourself. Your conscious and subconscious is always watching you. So do the right thing during this season where emotions are high and the energies are very volatile.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And by the way, guys, if you got number 4, watch out for your health as well. If you have any chronic health issues, it would be good to get checked in advance, because this month can bring some extra, problems if you got chronic health issues. Next number is number 8, my favorite one. This is the number of money. And if you're going through your karmic programs positively, like you have passed or you're passing your karmic programs positively, then this is an opportunity, a big opportunity to earn you a lot of money during this period of time. But on the other hand, if you're passing your karmic lessons, your karmic programs negatively, so in this case, you will face a lot of problems related to money. Because how to find out your karmic lessons? So if you want to find out, you can book a consultation, and you can find out what kind of karmic programs you have, in which period you are, what are the things that you need to be aware of, and this is how you can get familiar with your programs and somehow understand what actions you need to take in order to succeed in life, no matter it's career, health, personal relationships, etc. So this is important. And also, if you got number 8, so scams are possible during this period of time. You should be careful. However, this month gives you the opportunity to increase your income if you can correctly demonstrate all your capabilities, okay? And during this month, it is undesirable to borrow or lend money. Working with someone without a contract, this can be very bad, can have very bad consequences. So if you want to start to work with someone, like a collaboration, partnership, you need to have a paper, okay? You need to have a signed contract. If don't, somehow you will be, there will be some issues, okay? Let's say in this way. So it's better to have a contract. And also, if you were born any month on 8, 17 or 26th, any month, or in also in August, okay? And this month you've got number 8, so be more careful what I have already said, okay? Because in your day you have 8, in your month you have 8, and the cycle of your month, like December, is number 8. Be careful what I have said related to money, karmic programs, karmic tasks, also related to money matters as well, okay? This is
Armen, what is your personal number for the month?
Mine is number 5.
Nice. Okay. All right. So what is
yours? What is yours?
So mine is number 3.
Oh, number 3.
Number 3. So maximizing my presence in networking and connections is going to be my focus. But also, like you and I have talked in Malaysia and Singapore during our trip, that we want to create our courses. So we are starting to create that as a project this month for the next 2 months for a long-term success of it, So, but I'm personally in my 9-year annual energy cycle. So a lot of things are coming to an end or closure, not end as a bad thing, but a lot of things from a karmic numerology standpoint, based upon the reading that you did for me start of the year, how to activate my money code, how do I take advantage of the energy cycles for the last 9 months, and it was very accurate. One of the things that I have done in the last 9 years is to create a soulful word for the year concept. So I talk a lot about it in my Achiever's Guide that I write, and I'm very excited that the energy, because it's all all free will choice and a conscious awareness. So the energy of the 9 and how the month energies are kind of coming together. Number 3 is going to give me that push to create the courses. You are working on your karmic numerology course, like a beginner's course. I'm working on Ziwe Daoshu beginner's course. So collaboration is going to be great. And I'm very excited about Chinese Metaphysics Academy, our academy that we have where people want to learn Chinese metaphysics modalities. We will be launching that next year. And this is a great year to start launching it and creating the sharings that we are so passionate about. You know, we all have at least 30 years of experience collectively with Chinese metaphysics and energy work that we bring to the table for as a group for our audience to learn and manifest and create the abundance that they want to create. So what are you going to do with 5-month energy? Do you have any plans?
Actually, yes, I've already planned my month. Of course, number 5, it talks about also learning and transferring the knowledge. So transferring knowledge is somehow related to creating a course. Okay, yeah. You are creating a course, and then you're gonna learn. You're gonna transfer that knowledge to people. So this is how gonna work for me as well.
Exactly.
And also number 5, I didn't mention about that, but I will tell you right now because number 5 talks about getting rid of old stereotypes that you have. Maybe you have set some boundaries. You need to get rid of those boundaries. You need to become more flexible, and this is also important, guys. If you have number 5, please get rid of old stereotypes that keep in you somehow distance, keep it distance, whatever you want to achieve, Don't set boundaries, okay? Don't set boundaries, don't set stereotypes, and don't live within that boundaries, within that stereotypes. Because now we are in period 9, period 9 is a fire element, and we need to be more flexible. We need to be, we need to act in a different way.
I so agree with what you're talking about, being stuck in the stereotype environment or society or situation, and not having your own and letting that affect your own progress. When you talk about progress and elevation, it's not only financial and career related, it's overall growth, right? How if your mind can be elevated, your heart and soul can be elevated, everything else starts to fall in its right place. But again, it's your choice. You can have the fantastic energy, and if you don't do anything, like you procrastinate and you just binge watch Netflix or whatever,
just be in your comfort zone, do nothing.
It's then nothing will happen. It is what it is. Then, if that's the compromise you want to make and not take advantage of the energies that are coming your way, then nobody else is at loss except you. And then you wonder 2 years, 5 years, 10 years down the road that why is this happening to me, right? Well, nothing's happening to you. You are happening to yourself. Let me just say that.
You know what? The biggest advantage of Chinese metaphysics is the thing that you know what is coming, okay? What's going to happen, what energies are coming, what you have from the very beginning, what energies you have, and what is coming to you, and what kind of interactions will be, okay? So after that, you are completely aware what kind of actions you can do, what kind of actions you can implement in order to get a maximum from that situation. So this is the biggest advantage of Chinese metaphysics, guys. So I think this information that we're sharing right now with you, this is very valuable information. And if you follow each month, if you follow our forecastings on base of numerology, on base of Bazi, on base of Chiman, etc., you can leverage, you can live your better life. You can make changes each month. You can make like, let's say 5% or 2% changes. At the end of the year, there will be how many? Okay, 20. If you do 2% changes, at the end of the year, there will be 24% changes in your life. So that's
It's
a
a
big
compounding. I think it's a compounding effect if you really seriously take advantage and just say, hey, if my life can be better by 1 or 2% every month, and I can take advantage of 1 or 2 things every month from the forecasting, from the awareness, consciously taking action, by the end of the 12-month cycle, you've compounded that effect. And yes, you could have 12 to 24% increase just by doing certain changes in your
small
life and in
changes.
your career. Yeah, it's a huge level, and people sometimes don't have enough patience with themselves, and they're not determined enough to create or give themselves that grace to create something new. Everybody wants instant success, instant money, instant love, instant relationships. That's not how it works.
Of course, of course.
It does not work that way. And if you want long-term success, whether it's in health, whether it is in career, whether it's in relationships, whether it's in raising children. I mean, do you raise children overnight? You can't put kids in microwave and say, boom, now you're an adult. Go get a job. You have to be patient and kind of have that long-term, aspect of like, okay, I'm going to invest in this for long term to create something really good. So are you giving yourself that grace this month? And based upon your own Daymaster, based on the energies of the month, based on numerology and your karmic patterns, there's a lot of things to do. But if you focus on 1 or 2 things and track your success. So this year for 2024, my one word for the year, the soulful word, was radiant. So Armen, you've known me this whole year. So just from the word radiant, what do you think we have accomplished?
I think we have accomplished.
I mean, we started our live streams this year.
Yes, starting from July, right? June, July.
No. Mother's Day, May. May is
May.
Yes. So radiant means to be radiant in your own space, to shine, to be there, to show up like the sun, right? Radiance. So I'm very happy that we've had a great year and are being radiant in our own spaces. And the Achiever's Guide is almost ready, and I have the intention and the desire and the determination to launch it on December 10th, which is a success day. And in there, I'm going to reveal my 2025 soulful word for the year. So there's a lot of energy and intention that goes in the soulful word that becomes your theme or your guiding source of light to take you to the next level. So I'll share a little bit more on it next time when I talk about it. But people who are ready for period 9, we have a course. Take advantage of what we've created. Armen talks amazingly about karmic numerology and patterns in the period 9 course. William does a great job in his Chiman aspect. We have feng shui. We have Bazi in there. Get ready for period 9. It's not the end of it. It's the beginning of a 20-year cycle.
The beginning. It's just the beginning.
Just the beginning. And because it's a long-term 20-year cycle, it's not, it doesn't happen every month. It doesn't have that speed. It takes like about 18 months to get acclimated into the energy cycle of the 20-year cycle. So if you layer the 20-year cycle, which is the period 9, and then you layer your own 10-year luck pillars or decade cycles, and then you layer your annual energies and then the monthly energies, you've got success to create from 4 angles. Period 9, your personal luck pillars, your annual pillars, then your monthly cycles, take advantage of that energy to create something as a legacy for yourself. Like for me, this is a legacy creating period 9, 20-year cycle. And that's what I'm focused on.
Yeah, that's true. I totally agree with you, Gagan. If you want to change your life, guys, this is the right time. Now it's the right time to start.
Correct.
We missed one one number, Gagan. It's number 9. Okay,
Number 9. Okay.
guys, if you got number 9 for this month, December, this is the month of, for you, this is the month of completion and cleaning. Okay, people can leave, some people can leave from your team and can leave from your life. If someone like this happens, so you should just let them go, because if you want to keep them, you will have problems for the next 9 months. So clean your space and get rid of old useless things. Okay, it is important to clean your territory, clean your house, your room, and also clean your body. Okay, this is also clean your thoughts, your body. You can start a diet if you want, or you can start some physical activities. This is also important. If you have been planning to achieve something for a long time and didn't work out, then this month it may come true. Okay, do not be afraid to take that step and achieve what you have wanted for a long period of time. So this is also important. Anyway, number 9 is the end of this cycle, because it's the end of the cycle, and try to complete whatever you have started. And I will suggest you and give you advice not to start new things during period cycle 9. If you got number 9 for December, don't start new initiatives, new projects. This is important. Start it next month. Okay. So I think this is the this is all. But sorry. We've got a financial activation through haircut. Okay, for December.
People wait for this information till the end, and I'm so glad that you share, because people ask for it. Like, okay, when can I go for my haircut? We've got some great stories people share with you, Armen.
Yes. I know that you all are waiting for this. That's why each month I'm trying to calculate these dates and give you an information. So for December, there are 4 auspicious dates that you can use to go to hair salon to do your hair and to somehow activate your finance. So December 6th, December 10th, 14th, and 22nd are the best days to do your haircut. And please remember that you can't do it yourself. You need to go to salon, and the professional will do his job or job. So this is important in order to activate. Okay, don't cut your hair don't cut yourself. Okay, this is important, guys.
Could we ask somebody else in the family to cut it for you?
Of course, yes. But it's better to go to salon.
Okay. I'm just saying, just clarifying, okay, don't cut yourself, and can we ask somebody else to cut? Or we have to go out. I think it's a good way to go out and do it.
Yes.
Just activate new energies and bring that confidence back in the house or to your office to work through the month.
Anyway, it's Christmas. Christmas is coming, so have a new haircut. It's
it's going to be a good one. Yes.
It's going to be a good one. Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to take over here and address a few things and invite everybody who's watching and are interested in doing karmic numerology or a Bazi reading with Armen. Here is the QR code. You can go to the website and take a look at all the things. We had a cyber sale for those of you who did not take advantage of it. We had almost 25% and more. In some cases, like 50% sale going on for consultations and readings. We are taking bookings for the annual readings for 2025. So for those of you who are listening and want to take advantage of the strategic planning for the year based on your destiny charts, you can go to the website and look at the services and see if you want a Bazi reading, a destiny science reading for Chiman perspective, Or if you want a Ziva Dao Shu annual reading, everything is live and active. You can take advantage of that. The next thing that I want to share is I want to invite everybody to get to our Telegram channel, but also we have our Period 9 course live and ready for you guys to take advantage of. We talk about Achiever's Guide, and we've been talking about Achiever's Guide for almost 2 months. The time is here. This weekend, I will be completing it so that I have a last round of look at it, and then Armen and William are going to take a look at it to give their feedback. We do have a numerology section in there. We've got amazing information based on your zodiac sign, based on numerology, based on Bazi, based on Tongshu, your calendar. It's great information in there. So watch out for next week. The announcements will go out so that we can launch and create our success using Achiever's Guide for 2025. With that said, I highly encourage you to scan the QR code and be a part of our community. It's a place to hang out. We have a Telegram channel called Abundance Manifestation. You can either scan the QR code or search us and find us on Telegram. William and Armen actually do a great job sharing their daily insights from Chiman manifestation hours and directions perspective, and how the day energies are working from a Bazi perspective. So come hang out with us. If you have any questions, we have a group attached to it so you can chat with us. Give us your feedback. Tell us what you want to know more, or just comment. We do interact in there. And that's one of the great ways to be a part of the community and hang out with us. And with clarity, courage, and confidence, you can take the right action at the right time. Remember, winners do things differently. So thank you so much, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for being here with us. Have a wonderful and a successful energy month for December 2024. Remember, we are ending the year from a solar perspective, the Gregorian calendar perspective. We are going into the holiday season. But for those of you who actually can manifest and do take advantage of the energy for the rat month, this is not the end month, okay? This is a month of creation. This is a month of finding those pockets of energies and advantage, leverage your energies for the month, create success for yourself, reflect on how the year has been. We've got December and January before we close the Wood Dragon year of 2024, and then we enter the Yin Wood Snake year in February. So take advantage of the last two months, December and January, before we go into the next energy cycle. Until next time, this is Gagan and Armen saying bye to you. I am going to do a session for the December forecast using Chiman next week. So take a look at that next week. So until then, have a fantastic week ahead. Have a successful and a prosperous, abundant month ahead. Bye now. Thank you so much for watching.
Bye, guys.